What's going on? My name is Jeff. I'm back again. Today we're going to talk about Zombie Outbreak Survival, or ZOS, as some people call it. Um, this one is it's been around a while. It's a pretty solid game that continues to add things. Um, so I want to just kind of give an overview of ZOS. Check out the website a little bit with the game. I've got some of uh, my characters available to set up for runs, and then we'll look into Era 3. Um, uh, ZOS, the whole story, it kind of comes out in eras, like which are like chapters in a book. So each era so far, there's been new game modes, mechanics, and features. Um, and like I said, they just keep adding to the game. So Era 3 is coming out this Saturday, December 10th, and it's going to have 2 new game modes and multiple new features, including battles, it's like a PvE strategic battling game mode, and there's also going to be crafting. There's going to be an invention crafting system with, big rewards for people who invent new things. So um, we're going to cover the new things in Era 3, but first I'm going to give a quick look at ZOS, and like I said, I'm going to put my guys through some runs here. So um, let's see. So we'll go to runs. Here's the site is play.zos.world. I'll put that down in the links. So you can do runs. You can do solo or team runs. Start with solo. We'll do a new run. Let's see. We'll do a solo run. So the solo runs are short to long. You can come back with NFTs. You can come back with food, which are also NFTs. But you use the food to heal your survivors. So this one I'll just pick a day. Then you come and pick your person. So I've got 4. I've got Chad, Ellie, Peter, and Gustav. I'll pick Gustav here. And, I've got a bunch of weapons ranging from uncommon, or maybe these are common. Yeah, common on up to, I've got these here are epic, I think. For this run, I'm going to just give him hand cannon and ninja suit. Here's some of the armor too. Same thing. I have 1 epic, a couple rares, some uncommons and commons. So now that we chose everything, you'll pick start run. It tells you here, there's a low risk of death for this for this specific run. So we'll hit start. We'll sign the transaction. And that run started. So then, you can go to your runs. You can check out. So this is an existing run. It's got 24 hours to go. So I'll come back in 24 hours and check and hit the claim all, or just claim. There'll be a claim button here. And, for the 1-day run, I'll definitely get some food. There is a chance, and I've gotten before some weapon NFTs. So, all right, let's check out, see if the team one will work here. Seems like there's an error with the team run. Try it one more time. If it errors, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. So I'll run a couple more solos. The team runs they work the same way, except you earn silver. Here's my silver balance. And you go in with other actual players across wax, and you go out for various amounts of days. 5 days, I think, is the most common. I don't know if you heard that. That was my wombat. But anyway, you go out with other players, and you come back with silver and occasionally an NFT. But I'm going to do another solo. I'll try the team one more time. If that doesn't work, we'll just move into the Era 3 stuff. So take Peter. We'll give Peter longsword 2. I'm going to save the better weapons for the team runs. Those are a little more hardcore. So, alright, we chose everything for him. We'll start his run. Get him out there. There we go. Yeah, so, I mean, this game's pretty cool. You know, it's set in the town of Nitel. It's ground zero of a world-ending virus outbreak, and you know we control the survivors. They're going to scavenge, fight, and try to rebuild the world there. This game, you know, it tries to blend the grittiness and nail-biting risks of the survival gaming genre, and it allows players here on the blockchain to own in-game assets and freely buy, sell, and trade with other players. You know, by making these NFTs. So, you know, this game, ZOS, as I said, it's been around. You know, they're looking to deliver a guild-centric game mode for giant community versus community battles, where you can win, you know, huge loot. So, you know, there's going to be different communities like Tommy King, Sammy Snake, and others like that are going to get get buildings and things like that are going to be like headquarters, you know, to battles and stuff like that. That'll be pretty cool when that comes out. So, you know, this game is going to be ideal for players who like games like EVE Online, RuneScape, World of Warcraft, Destiny, and other MMORPG type games. So, all right, now I will jump into some of the Era 3 stuff. So, Era 3 is coming, like I said, on December 10th, on Saturday. Here's a Medium article. There's a few Medium articles I'm going to look at real quick here. And I'll post those again down below. So Era 3 Evolve. This is the first look. What's coming? Like I said, battles. So here's a cool screenshot. It's PvE, so that's player versus environment. So, you know, it'll have your player here versus some environment NPC type. It looks like, you know, if you're not happy with the matchup, you can re-roll it for some silver, which, as I said, you get the silver from those team runs. So that's pretty cool looking. Yeah, so it's a new game mode where we put our survivor in, you pick a weapon and a shield, like as I showed you, and you go out and fight. So it says the plan is simple. You find bosses, slay them down, and take their loot. So the battles will allow you to play ZOS on demand and removes the need to wait for long periods while they come back from the run. So that's pretty cool. A lot shorter wait, because usually put your guys out and, you know, you wait that day or 5 days or whatever it is. So in the battles now, weapons are now categorized in their attack style. So assault, assassin, or overwatch. And the attack style is important when you encounter a boss, because the environment will be unfavorable to your attack style, and you'll deal more damage that way. If it's unfavorable, you can attack. You still attack, but it doesn't sound like it'll be very good, or you can, you know, escape, run away. The main rewards from battles are resource tokens, and those are going to be used to craft new items, which we'll cover below. There's also scrapping. Looks like there's a wood chipper and hopper system that we can scrap unused gear to get these resource tokens. So like if you have a bunch of common stuff that you don't really like or use or whatever, you can scrap them and get some tokens to go ahead and do the new crafting. So here's the crafting screen. It looks pretty good, pretty cool. You know, as I was saying, you know, the resource tokens are used here. So the crafting is a new game mode that will allow you to act like a scientist and then try to invent new things that haven't been in ZOS before. Um, it looks like there's going to be some big rewards for people that successfully invent things and craft them, um, which that's pretty cool. Everyone knows that our planet had some rewards for inventors, big wax rewards and NFTs and stuff like that. So we'll see what's in store here. Yeah, so I mean, it says here, right here, crafting is key to leveling up and being fully prepared for the future eras and building releases. So, um, that'll be fun. We're going to go through people trying to figure some things out. That's pretty cool. Also in Era 3, it gives the game an opportunity to partner with some leading wax names. They're going to be working with Taco, which is awesome. Taco is another one of my top games, along with this one and a few others. The Silver and the resource tokens are going to be in the Taco swap, so that's pretty cool. And there's a few other stuff, the special events. Like I said, there's certain events where the supply runs go longer or things like that, or shorter, depending on whatever the event topic might be. Looks like there's going to be an inventory facelift, optimizing game screens, quality of life, and stuff in Brutus's Bazaar. So that's pretty cool. Here's another Era 3 Medium article talking about the battle game mode. I'm not going to read it word for word, but I recommend checking it out. Again, I'll link that below. But the battle, let's see, the battle basics. I kind of already covered that. You pick your survivor, your weapon, your shield, and you fight in the environments and things like that. I can't wait to check this out. This seems pretty cool. What I didn't cover was stamina and health. So stamina is the new attribute here that's going to come out with battles. So looks like you start with 250 stamina, and a fight is 25 stamina, and you can replenish that stamina with silver, which is 1 silver per stamina. So it's going to be important that you still do the supply runs, so you can still gain silver. Oh, and it's also, the note here is it's important to know that you can only pull them out of the battle arena when they have full stamina. So you're going to need to make sure you have that. And the health and healing works just like the supply runs, or similar to the supply runs, but the health is 1,000, which it's only 100 in the supply runs. So there's some bosses we're going to see. This is a smasher. That's pretty cool. This is a hush. That's pretty cool. Here's a big sister. That's pretty gnarly. And then again, we talked about some of the environments. There's going to be a hospital. There's the woods. The airport. So that's cool. Oh, the airport's the overall. I missed that. Okay, let me back up. Hospital is the assault environment. The woods are the assassin environment, and the airport is the Overwatch environment. So, and that's narrowed down here. Assault is great in close combat. Assassin is good for sneaking up and working stealthily. Overwatch is where you can see for long distances. Probably use a sniper rifle or something. So, I recommend reading up on this, getting ready, getting yourself prepared. Move on here. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of strategy involved. I think it's going to be a pretty cool addition to the game. So, attack style cards you can get from Brutus's Bazaar. You can pay some silver out for it. You'll get buffs and things like that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't want this is running pretty long, so I still have some more to talk about. So, like I said, this will be linked below. Check it out. But we do want to talk about loot and rewards. So, right after beating a boss, you can instantly loot. There's two types of rewards that there's a guaranteed reward and a loot table reward. So the guaranteed rewards are the resource tokens, which are Z wood, Z stone, and Z metal. So depending on the type of enemy, gives you the different types of tokens that you'll need for crafting. The loot table rewards, you can find other crafting elements, and I'm sure the loot table is hidden for now. So there's also a very rare loot that you can get, which is to tame a boss. That's a crazy high chance or low chance, 1 in 25,000, where you can tame them. If you tame them, they'll be a powerful addition to your building in other areas. Let's see. So yeah, this talks about crafting again. Just a quick sneak peek at that. All right, we'll look at the last article here, which covers crafting more. Again, here's the screen that we've seen a couple of times. The basics are you use the resource tokens that you earn from battles or through scrapping. You use those along with the Z wood, Z stone, and I already forgot. Z metal. There we go. And you gotta figure out some crafting recipes. So there'll be crafting elements and crafting tools, and they can have as many as 9 different ingredients. So it sounds like there's gonna be a lot of different iterations that you can work with. So we talked about scrapping, the resource tokens, and there's more. There's Z elect and Z explo. You can only get those from scrapping. And like I said earlier, the wood, stone, and metal come from the boss battles and scrapping. So here's the crafting grid. The grid is a spot where you can attempt to invent something. You can drag and drop in and out of here. The order does matter here. So if three elements don't work in one order, they can work in another potentially. So the recipe book. So that looks like it's going to be something that's updated to show every recipe that's available and include those that are not found yet. So for recipes that aren't found yet, they'll be shown, but there won't be any info other than what tier they are. If they have been discovered, it'll show the inventor and the actual recipe so you can create it yourself. There's crafting tiers that correlate to the tool that needs to be used in the recipe. Each recipe requires a tool to be used in the center, and only one crafting tool is needed for each recipe. So let's see, so like a tier 1 recipe will require a tier 1 crafting tool, tier 5 will need a tier 5 tool, and so on in between. There's a tier 5 crafting tool. It's pretty cool. There's also going to be blueprints. They work in crafting the same way as the elements do. They're blueprints rather than crafting elements because they'll be used for upgrades for buildings later in a future era. Oh, and here I touched on inventor rewards earlier. So if you successfully invent a crafting element, you'll be awarded 1 of 3 inventor caches, the NFT of the element invented, and the gold inventor card. They'll be minted directly to the user's wallet and will not go into the in-game wallet. So here's the inventor's cache, and it comes in small, medium, and large. So you get small for tier 1 and tier 2. There's 12 slots for that. Medium is for tier 3 and 4. There's another 12. And then large is for tier 5, and there's 15 slots here. About the NFT of the element invented, as I said, the player will get that, and they won't need to pay Brutus to smuggle the element out of the workshop. It can be deposited back in the game to have 2 of them if you want. So, and the gold inventor card, that will be minted to your wallet, and it mostly symbolizes the success and intelligence of the inventor, showing everyone that they're the original inventor of the element. And then, like earlier, we said the blueprint inventor cards have an extra use case for later. So, yeah, the gold blueprint inventor cards hold unique buffs when used to upgrade a building that will only be given to the building that the card is used on. So yeah, so that's a rundown of Era 3. It's coming out again on December 10th. I'm excited to try battles and crafting. I think it'll add a fun, new element to the game. I'll definitely be playing it. I plan to play it and, put out another video to show you all to check it out. But yeah, I would get in there, buy up some stuff on the market, check out the Nifty drop site. I'm not sure if there's anything left on there, but it's worth a look before you go to secondary. And yeah, so like I said, I'll be dropping a video for the Era 3 after it releases. I'll definitely be playing this. It sounds really fun, and I recommend you do the same. And I think that's about it. So I'll catch you next time.